Hey everybody, it's Mike the Reptile Guy here. We're doing a quick video to talk to you guys about why we're trying to raise some money to get our rescued animals into a new facility. Now this is Slash. He's a green iguana, came into us about a year and a half ago, and he is in need of a new enclosure. He is growing larger. Unfortunately, we're home based right now, so we don't have a whole lot of room. We also have a lot of animals that are living outside right now because it's nice, it's hot, it's 30 degrees outside, but in a couple months the temperatures are going to drop and they're not going to be able to be outside anymore. So we're desperately trying to find some money to get a new facility so we can get the animals into larger indoor enclosures so we don't have to worry about the temperature changes in that. And that's where you guys come in, because we're trying to raise some money through various websites to get a new facility going. Now this facility will be in the Lower Mainland in British Columbia. It will be open to the public, and it's going to be kind of like an indoor zoo and education facility. So people will be able to come in, we'll learn about these animals, we'll be doing outreach programs, teaching people about the proper care of these animals, why they should and should not get some of these animals. And we're also going to have, not quite a medical facility, but we do a lot of work with medical issues with animals. We get phone calls all the time of reptiles that have problems, and we try to help people, work through what's going on with their animals and make their animals healthier and just give them better lives. So we're going to go into the backyard and I'm going to show you some of the animals that are really needing a new enclosure soon before the temperatures cool down. So we're in the backyard now with Dozer. He's our sulcata tortoise. Now, so Dozer is a tortoise that came in. He actually had holes drilled in his shell and a handle installed onto his shell, okay? Not a very great time for Dozer, but he's got a great home now. Unfortunately, Dozer cannot stay outside much longer. Right now, like I said, we've got the 30-degree temperatures, nice and hot. Give it another month or so, it's going to start cooling down. He's got to go inside. Now, we are home-based right now. There's not a whole lot of room in the house, so we need a bigger facility so we can make sure Dozer, stay back here, has a big, proper enclosure where he can stay happy year-round, all right? Now, anybody that knows anything about tortoises knows that the sulcata tortoise can get over 100 pounds, so he needs a big area to walk around. He's always walking around, eating. He's going to eat some dandelions right now. Yeah, so Dozer is one of the animals that we really need a new facility for because, like I said, he's just going to keep growing and growing and eating. And the problem is it's hard to find a home for a sulcata tortoise because they do live so long and get so large. So Dozer's going to be staying with us, helping teach people about reptiles and other exotic animals as pets, but he needs a new home very soon. And now we're going to move over to our pond with some turtles. So now we're in front of our, well, over top of our new little pond here we built for a lot of our rescued animals. One of the #1 animals we get turned into the rescue are these guys here, red-eared sliders. This particular slider came in about a week and a half ago after being found on a road, just a few blocks from the house actually. And these are actually an invasive species in British Columbia, they're the red-eared slider. So we get a lot of these turtles in. They're the ones that people buy as little pets and they get too big and too dirty and people don't want them anymore. Another one we have here, oh, here comes Heller to say hi. This is one of our dogs that lives in the backyard and kind of protects the turtles and tortoises. Over here we've got Rat Trap. Rat Trap we've had for a few years now. She's a common snapping turtle, and she came in, she was living in somebody's house in a little tiny, kind of a bucket container, just really bad conditions for her. So now she gets to live in the pond outside with these guys, but again, pretty soon it's going to get too cold out here. Now, these kind of turtles can live year-round, but our pond is not deep enough to do that. So these turtles have to go inside at some point in time, and again, we're going to need a big water area. Now, the reason we keep the animals, we do adopt some out, but we also keep a lot of the animals because of the education program we have. Our education program involves going out to schools and daycares and mall expos, any type of presentation, any public event you can think of, where we go out and use these animals to teach people about these animals, okay? So we're trying to, help get rid of some of the misconceptions and clear up some of the myths there are about reptiles and them being all dangerous and killers. We also teach about which ones, again, make proper pets, which ones make bad pets, and just how to properly house and care for these animals, because there's so many people out there that get these and don't realize what they're getting into and how much of a responsibility it is to actually own an exotic animal. So that's why it's very important we need to keep this rescue program going, the education program going, because the animals need a place to live and people need a place where they can go and learn about these animals. Alright, oh, Rat Trap's about to go into the water. You stay up here. You stay up here for a few minutes. Friendliest snapping material you'll ever see. So yes, in our rescue right now, we've got about 50 different kinds of reptiles, amphibians, arachnids. We've even got a couple of chinchillas right now because we don't want to turn away any exotic animals. But we really need some financial help to get this going, to get it into a bigger facility where we don't have to worry about ever becoming full and having to turn animals down. This facility will also help us raise money because we'll be charging admissions for people to come in and look at the animals, and that will just increase our income to keep the rescue going and to help things grow and all medical costs and everything. So if you can, please make a contribution. Help us get our rescue facility going before winter comes and sets in, before it gets too cold and we have to take these animals inside, because it'd be great to have a nice place going by Christmas. It'd be a great Christmas present for us and the animals. So thank you very much, guys.